Man, it is really weird this wasn't already a thing.
I want some nasty! Are we having fun yet?
Okay, so if you haven't heard, first ever all-female broadcast, apparently. We have never gotten this, apparently, and that's really strange, that's really dumb, that's really stupid. But hey, it would be the San Antonio Spurs to be the ones that make it all happen. So Spurs organized first ever all-female broadcast for Women's History Month, led by Michelle Beadle. Now, I just want to say this about her really quickly. I adore Michelle Beadle. She's one of the very few, and I mean very few, TV personalities that rep the Spurs, but did it very consistently. She was always on the Spurs' back. Even when the whole Kawhi Leonard situation went down, people initially got onto Kawhi, but as the narrative went on, a lot of people went away from their takes and started saying it was the San Antonio Spurs' fault, because obviously it's an NBA or player-driven league in the NBA. And that's just what people did. They just jumped on that bandwagon and they never stayed true to their guns. But Michelle Beadle always was true all the way through. She was always real, and I always enjoyed her takes. Now, I'll be completely transparent here. I'm not crazy about the whole thing when she comes on, she talks with the San Antonio Spurs broadcasters like for a small period of time and then she leaves during games. I don't like it. I feel like the chemistry is a little off at times. Not her. I don't think it's her fault, because obviously I think she's more of a leader and she's a really good host, but it just seemed like it just throws off the rhythm a little bit with that group. But that's nothing against her. It's just one of those things where when something is new, that's just what's going to happen. It's going to be a little out of whack. But overall, Michelle Beadle, awesome person, awesome Spurs fan. I adore her. Okay, she is queen. All right, so moving on down, I just wanted to point this out because I thought this was interesting. So this is actually the crew, by the way. So April Marie, Shayla Hudson, Katie Goodman, and Shelby Capage. I hope I said that right. And they're going to be doing this pregame, so right before the game against the Memphis Grizzlies, and that's pretty cool. But this is what I thought was like, what, really? So there was an increase of women reporters, and this is women reporters, from 11.5% in 2018 to 14.4% in 2021. That is a small percentage. I could have sworn it was more women reporters than this, but that's wild. And moving on, the analysis found sports journalism to be overwhelmingly dominated by white men. Well, obviously, okay, obviously. I think anybody could have made that guess. Let's see. The Spurs were not immediately available to comment on the special night, but the team joins other sports franchises like Utah Jazz in recognizing Women's History Month with an all-female broadcast. So they're doing it too? The Jazz also assembled a group of women for their Friday, March 18th game against the Los Angeles Clippers. So this is pretty cool, man. Honestly, I don't think it's that big of a step, but it's a step nonetheless. And I found it very strange. I just find it strange that this is the first time ever. Like this, that's just kind of ridiculous. I would have thought that this happened by coincidence at some point, but apparently not. But hey, Michelle Beadle, that's my girl. I'm really happy for, I guess, this opportunity. I mean, she's very established in her career, but this is pretty cool. And I'll pay attention to it. I'll watch it, and I know she's a very good analyst. Okay, I really like her takes. So you guys let me know what you think. Just wanted to drop this really quick because I just found it interesting, but I'll give it to you guys later. If you want to support the channel, only $2 per month, man. Patreon, YouTube members, link in the description for that. I'll give it to you guys later. Yeah, deuces.